Welcome to MySci Unit 8, Putting on a Show with Light and Sound. This is a first grade physical science and engineering unit where students explore how sound and light can be used to communicate a story in a shadow puppet show. Students apply these concepts to design and build instruments and shadow puppets. Let's take a look into this fun unit at a glance. This unit covers 3 first grade physical science standards on vibrations of sound and the effect objects have when placed into the pathway of light. One second grade Missouri-only standard also focuses on how changes in vibrations cause change in sounds. 2 engineering standards are covered that involve developing a model and gathering information to solve a problem by developing a new object. Most of the next generation science standards correspond to a Missouri Learning Standard listed in parentheses on this chart. We have integrated all dimensions of the standards into this unit. If you'd like, take a moment to pause the video and review them. This unit is divided into 2 sections. Each section has a driving question designed to reflect what we anticipate students would normally ask through their learning process. In this unit, an anchoring phenomenon connects to both sections. Section 1 has 5 lessons and Section 2 has 3. The unit will take about 32 to 36 days to complete. The anchoring phenomenon is, we can see and hear the story of the 3 little pigs. This theme connects to students through experiences they might have had listening to stories or seeing plays. After being introduced to the anchoring phenomenon, students may wonder, how can they see and hear parts of a story? The driving question of Section 1 is, how can we use sound to create a puppet show? Students will explore how vibrations make sounds and will then design a musical instrument. Next, students are introduced to volume and pitch and use palm pipes to change sounds. Students will then investigate how sounds connect to emotions and create their own songs. We'd love for you to share them with us. Then, students will use cups and strings to build a device that can communicate with people far away. The section concludes with students using the engineering cycle to build and test a prototype of the musical instrument they designed. We'd be so thrilled to see videos of them testing those instruments. Through the storyline of Section 1, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Instruments made from recycled materials make sounds by producing vibrations. Greater forces cause bigger vibrations. Changing the length of an object changes its vibrations and pitch. Different sounds and combinations of sounds communicate different feelings. Messages can be communicated over long distances. Science ideas and the engineering cycle can be used to make an instrument that makes sounds. Combined, introducing the anchoring phenomenon and Section 1 could take about 20 to 22 days to complete. Section 2 engages students with the driving question of how can we use light to create a puppet show? Students investigate how objects in the dark can be seen with light and observe a puppet show in the dark using a flashlight. Then, students plan and conduct an investigation about how different materials interact with light. The section and unit complete with students planning, rehearsing, and performing a musical puppet show for an audience. We'd love to be invited! Through the storyline of Section 2, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Objects can be seen if light is available to illuminate them, or if they give off their own light. Different materials allow different amounts of light to pass through. Materials that block all of the light create the darkest shadow. Mirrors can reflect light. Changing the distance of the light source from the object changes the size of the shadow created. Light and sound can be used to communicate. Section 2 should take about 12 to 14 days to complete. Our team here at MySci hopes you and your students enjoy putting on a show with light and sound, and we look forward to your feedback. Happy MySciencing!